guys, happy Freebie Friday. Thanks for joining me today. We're gonna have just a quick 30-minute flow this afternoon, and we're outside because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful Friday here in Wilmington, but I'll meet you guys on the mat.
Starting in child's pose, you're gonna have your big toes touching, knees are spread wide. Your forehead is rested on your mat. Arms are stretched out long in front of you. Palms are firmly planted on the mat, fingers spread wide. Start to take a couple deep breaths in through your nose and out of your mouth, letting go of any stale air or stress that you might be carrying with you throughout your day. Go ahead and float your lips closed and start breathing in and out of your nose, finding your audible ujjayi breath or ocean sounding breath. Try to make it sound like you're fogging up a mirror with every exhale. Take one more deep breath in, and on your exhale, go ahead and walk your hands over to the right edge of your mat. Your left knuckles will stack over your right as you sink your left hip down to the mat, opening up your left side, getting a nice stretch through your left side body. Take a couple deep breaths here. And on your next inhale, go ahead and walk your hands through center, staying low. And on your exhale, walk your hands over to the left edge of the mat, stacking your right knuckles over your left. Open up your right side body now. On your next inhale, come back to center. Take one more deep breath in here. And then on your exhale, come up to tabletop position. We're going to run through a couple of cat-cows. So on your inhale, your head lifts and belly dips. Exhale, drop your head and round through your back. Inhale, cow pose. Head lifts, belly dips. Exhale, drop your head and round through your spine. We're going to do a couple of these. You can go at your own pace. Make sure that you're flowing your movement to your breath. Inhaling, cow pose. Exhaling, cat. We're going to meet back in tabletop with the flat back. Then on your inhale, lift your right leg up to hips level and dorsiflex your foot. Bring your left arm out in line with your ear in a handshake position. And on your exhale, hug your right knee to your left elbow, rounding through your spine. Then on your inhale, everything lengthens. Again, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. This is the movement. Go ahead and run through a couple of these on your own, going at your own pace, flowing your movement to your breath. We will meet on your next inhale with your leg and arm extended out. Pause here, and then take one more big breath in through your nose. Exhale, set it all down. Excellent. Coming to the other side now, we're going to inhale, left leg and right arm lift. Your leg is in line with your hip. Your right arm is out in a handshake position. Dorsiflex through your left foot. And on your exhale, hug your knee to your elbow, round through your spine. Inhale, everything lengthens. Exhale, hug knee to elbow, round through your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Again, this is the movement. You know where we're going. Go at your own pace, flowing your movement to your breath. We'll meet on your next inhale with your leg and arm extended out. Go ahead and pause here. Take one more big breath in. And on your exhale, set it all down. On your inhale, go ahead and tuck your toes, lift your knees. And on your exhale, press back into downward facing dog. In down dog, go ahead and take some time to pedal out through your legs. Maybe wag your tail. Take any movements that feel good to you in this moment. Eventually, we will find some stillness. Look back at your legs and make sure that they're hips width apart. Your heels are disappearing behind your toes. Take a glance up at your arms and make sure that they're shoulders width apart. Fingers pointed forward, hands spread wide. Your forearms lift and your triceps wrap down and around. Your belly pulls in, your hips move back, and your thigh bones move back. Inhale, lift your head and drift forward to a plank. Stack your shoulders over your wrist and ground down through your thumbs, index, and pinky fingers. Wrap your triceps back, externally rotating your arms. You're hugging your front ribs in. Scoop your tailbone towards your inner thighs, creating a neutral pelvis, and draw your chest forward through the gateway of your arms. Stay strong in your lower body, pressing your thigh bones up into your hamstrings. And on your exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Again, inhale, drift forward to plank. From plank, you're going to lean way past your shoulders to your fingertips. And as you exhale, lower halfway, let your elbows hug your ribs. Pause here. Always an option to come down onto your knees here as a modification. Then on your inhale, press back up into plank. And on your exhale, lift your hips back, coming into downward facing dog. We're going to do this 2 more times. So inhale, drift forward to plank. Lean forward past your shoulders to your fingertips. Exhale, lower halfway, elbows hug your ribs. Pause here. Then inhale, press back up into plank. Your exhale brings you back to downward facing dog. Last one, take modifications if you need. Inhale, drift forward to plank. Lean past your fingers. Exhale, lower halfway, elbows hug your ribs. Pause. Inhale, press back up into plank. And your exhale, lift your hips, come back to downward facing dog. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, open your mouth and sigh it out. On your inhale, bend your knees, look forward. And on your exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift, think flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up and rise. Exhale, hands come to prayer at heart center. So we're going to run through a Surya Namaskar A or Sun Salutation A. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant, step back or jump back, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, you're going to inhale, lift your right leg up, coming into three-legged dog. On your exhale, bring your knee to your nose, round through your back. Inhale, sweep your leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, lunge your foot through between your hands. Turn your back heel down, and on your inhale, your left arm leads you up, coming into a warrior two. In warrior two, widen your stance so that your right leg or right thigh is parallel to the floor. Your front heel lines up with your back heel. Your back foot is turned in at a 10 degrees, and your front knee is rested at 90 degrees. Your inner right thigh travels forward, and your outer right hip hugs in as your tailbone scoops under. Take one more breath in, and on your exhale, your right forearm comes down and rests on top of your right thigh. Turn your left hand down and reach it over your head. Left bicep should be about 1 inch from your cheek. Turn your chest to the sky and look up past your left arm. Take one more breath here. And on your inhale, come up to warrior two. And on your exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat. Step back, travel through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Excellent. Now we're just going to go to the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up, coming into three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, rounding through your back. Inhale, sweep your leg back to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, lunge your foot through between your hands. Turn your back heel down, and on your inhale, your right arm leads you up to warrior two. In warrior two, your belly draws in and up. Keep your torso stacked over your hips so that you're not leaning forward. Arms press down, but they do not drop. Your shoulders soften. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, your left forearm comes down and rests on top of your left thigh. Turn your right hand down and reach it over your head. Again, your bicep is 1 inch above your cheek. Your chest opens towards the sky. Your gaze is up and past your right arm. An extended side angle. Take one more breath here. Then on your inhale, come all the way up, warrior two. Exhale, windmill your arms down to the mat. Step back, jump back, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, go ahead and take a deep breath in. Exhale, open your mouth, let it all go. In down dog, go ahead and step your feet together. And on your inhale, shift forward into a plank. Get strong in your right arm as you kick both heels to the right. Then send your left arm up to the sky, coming into a side plank. If you need to take a modification, you can always drop down your right knee to the floor directly under your right hip. Otherwise, your feet are stacked on top of one another as you ground down through the outer knife sides of your feet. Take one more breath here. And on your exhale, lower your left hand down to meet your right. Get strong in your left arm This time, as you kick both heels to the left, send your right arm up to the sky, coming into side plank on the other side. Again, if you need to take modifications, you can always drop your left knee to the floor directly under your left hip. Otherwise, feet are stacked on top of one another as you ground down through the outer knife sides of your left foot. Scoop your tailbone towards your heels and hug your front ribs in. Take one more breath here. And on your exhale, lower your left hand down to the mat. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. And then on your exhale, travel to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to prayer in front of your heart. We're going to flow through one Surya Namaskar B, or Sun Salutation B. So inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back or jump back, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, you're going to inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, lunge it through between your hands. Spin your back heel down, and on your inhale, come up warrior one. Your back heel is turned in at 45 degrees. Your front knee is rested at 90 degrees. Try to square your front of your hips to the front of your mat. Take a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, hands come down, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, lunge it through between your hands. Your back heel spins down, and on your inhale, rise warrior one. Scoop your tailbone under, draw in your belly and lift your chest. Get your arms straighter and closer together. Take one more breath here. And on your exhale, go ahead and lower your arms. Travel through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Hold your breath at the top, unless you're pregnant or have a heart condition. In that case, I always want you to keep breathing. Then exhale, open your mouth and let everything go. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Then on your exhale, travel to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit back, arms rise. And then on your exhale, come all the way up to standing. That same exhale, bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Last little flow here. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift your right leg up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose and lunge your foot through between your hands. Spin your back heel down, and on your inhale, your left hand brings you up, warrior two. Exhale, right forearm comes down onto the right thigh for extended side angle. Then inhale, come back up, warrior two. Exhale, turn your right palm up and reach it to the sky. place your left palm on your outer calf or thigh, coming into a reversed warrior. Inhale, come up to warrior two. On your exhale, your right forearm comes down to your thigh for extended side angle. Inhale, rise warrior two. Exhale, reverse your warrior. This is the movement flowing back and forth. Go at your own pace, flowing your movement to your breath. We're going to flow through this 2 times. So make sure that you're flowing your movement to your breath, starting at warrior two to extended side angle, back to warrior two, and reverse warrior. We'll meet in your next reverse warrior. Inhale, straighten your front leg, and then extend your right arm forward. And on your exhale, place your right hand down on the floor or on your right shin. Your left arm reaches towards the sky. Ground down through your right big toe. And the pinky toe of your left foot seals down, coming into triangle pose. Put a micro bend in your right knee. Take one more breath here. And on your inhale, go ahead and bend your front knee and rise warrior two. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose and lunge it through between your hands. Spin your back heel down. And then on your inhale, your right arm brings you up, warrior two. Exhale, left forearm comes down to your left thigh for extended side angle. Inhale brings you up, warrior two. On your exhale, turn your left palm up and reach it to the sky. Place your left palm on your outer thigh or calf for reverse warrior. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Exhale to extended side angle. Inhale, rise warrior two. Your exhale brings you back to reverse warrior. Again, this is the movement. Go at your own pace, flowing your movement to your breath. We will meet in your next reverse warrior. On your inhale, straighten your front leg. Extend your left arm forward. And on your exhale, place your left hand down on the floor or on your left shin. Your right arm reaches up towards the sky for triangle pose. Again, you're grounding down through the left big toe. The pinky toe of your right foot seals down. Put a micro bend in your left knee. Get long through the sides of your body and your waist. Take one more breath here. And then on your inhale, bend your front knee and rise, warrior two. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. In down dog, go ahead and take a deep breath in. Exhale, stick out your tongue, open your mouth, let it all go. Come down to all fours on your hands and knees. Go ahead and cross your ankles and sit back behind your feet. Stretch your legs out long in front of you. Go ahead and grab onto your glute muscles and pull them out from underneath you. Then on your inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, get long through the sides of your waist. Keep all that length as you exhale and hinge. Fold your body forward, grabbing onto the outer sides of your feet. Your pinky toe sides of your feet pull back as your big toe sides of your feet press away from you. Try to get deeper into the pose with every inhale and every exhale. Take 3 more deep breaths here. Then on your inhale, come all the way up. Go ahead and put a slight bend in your knees and roll all the way down onto your back for a reclining pigeon. You're going to take your right foot and hook it on top of your left thigh. Take your right arm and thread it in between your legs, grabbing onto either your left hamstring or your left shin. Take a couple deep breaths here, really breathing into that right hip. On your next exhale, go ahead and untangle your legs and switch sides, bringing your left foot up and hooking it on top of your right thigh. Take your left arm and thread it in between your legs, grabbing onto either your right hamstring or shin, and then just breathe. On your next exhale, go ahead and untangle your legs. Hug your knees into your chest, grab onto your opposite elbows, and bring your forehead to your knees. Take a deep breath in, squeeze everything into this tight little ball. Try to sip in a little bit more air. Hold your breath at the top. And then exhale, let everything go. Sprawl open. Shavasana, you made it. Go ahead and float your eyes closed. Your only job now is to simply receive all the benefits from your practice. Feel your body sink into your mat. And just breathe. We'll be here for about 3 minutes. Go ahead and take one deep breath in here. Exhale, let it all go. Start to invite movement back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle out through your ankles and your wrist. You can stay here, lying on your back if you like. Otherwise, you can roll over onto your left side, cradling your head with your left arm. Hug your knees up into your chest. And slowly, when you're ready, push yourself up to a seat. In seated, go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then exhale, open your mouth and let it go. Having gratitude for your practice and for your breath. Go ahead and bow your head. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me. Happy Friday. I hope you can all tune in next week as we start off with a different kind of series with a little bit of a fiery ab buster at the beginning of our flow. But I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and hope to see you soon.